Hello lovely Libras, I hope you're all well. I'm sorry I'm so late getting your readings out this month. I've been having problems with the plumbing at my unit and I thought, will I or won't I do the readings this month? And I thought, well, if I get them done this weekend, it's not too late for everybody to get their messages for November. And you know what it's like trying to get plumbers out, the landlord to get plumbers out to fix things. So anyway, your crystal card for this month, or element you might say, is copper. And it says, are you available to receive a download of insight in your life? Are you open to create and embrace magical manifestations? Clear your channel to allow wisdom to flow through you. Have confidence in your ability to tap into universal knowledge, wisdom and abundance. You are a conduit for miracles. Believe in yourself. And the guardian for copper is Sathya Sai Baba, and the affirmations are: I am a conduit for goodness, prosperity and love. Clarity and focus are mine. I am open to receiving inspiration, wealth and good health. Immeasurable power flows through me and benefits the world around me. I am a miracle worker. So that's a fantastic message, Libras, to get for your reading. And copper is quite an important mineral. They mine it and it's needed for our phones and power lines and electrical circuits and all sorts of things. Not that you wanted to know all that in a tarot reading, but so next I'm going to get you a couple of self-care cards. Self-care card for Libra for the month of November. And you got this one, peace. And it says, embrace your confusion. Oh dear. Let there be peace in not knowing all the answers. And I can identify with that, because being a Gemini, I'm often in two minds about things and not sure which way to go. And I hate not knowing all the answers. So maybe you've got a difficult decision to make this month, Libra. So get you a Moon Oracle card. You had this one, a new start is coming, the new moon. So that's great news. And have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. And that is as the moon is becoming full. And we have a full moon lunar eclipse at the end of the month in Gemini, your sister sign. So I've got a bit of a dragon and fairies theme going here today, because I'm using the Dreams of Gaia tarot, and dragons feature heavily in it, and it's a little bit different and complex, and I felt like a change, and I thought, well, we're in difficult and complex times, so I'll use these cards to give you a more comprehensive reading. So can we have some guidance for our Librans, please, for the month of November 2020? So your first card out is the Nine of Swords. So maybe there have been some worries on your mind keeping you awake at night. And then you have the lovely Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Earth coming in. That's always a welcome card to see in a reading. And then you have the Nine of Earth. And the Two of Cups in your outcome, which is lovely. Things coming back into balance for you, and love and romance. And you're going to get another card for your outcome. This would be the Page of Swords, body, mind. And it's number 11. And I might get another one for the Nine of Swords, the King of Swords. That makes sense. And another one for the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles or King of Earth. So that's lovely. And I'm going to clarify the cards with her Messenger Oracle. Can we have some further guidance for our Librans, please, for the month of November? And you have here the Ancient Ones. Hear the Ancient Ones. With the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Change is unavoidable with the King of Earth and the Ace of Earth. And know your fears with the Nine of Earth. And show that you care with the Two of Cups. And we'll get another one for there. See yourself in nature. So, Libras, how this reading works, if you haven't watched my videos before, is this is the beginning of November through to the middle of November. And these cards represent towards the end of November. And because I'm a bit late getting the readings out, these cards might represent something that is already happening in your life at the moment. And you have the Nine and the King of Swords, and here the Ancient Ones. And I feel with the Nine of Swords and the King of Swords coming out like this, that you're going to be overcoming your fears and anxieties, Libra, with the power of the mind. And that is what the King of Swords is all about. He uses his mind, his logic, to the power of the mind to achieve the positive outcomes that he wants to see in his life. He doesn't let his fears get the best of him. And I feel because it's come out with this Ancient Ones card, that this King of Swords might be an older person, someone with a lot of wisdom to impart to you, or even some sort of authority figure, like a university lecturer or something like that. And it might pay to listen carefully to this person because they have a lot of wisdom to impart to you. And of course there's a lot of air energy here, and you've had Mercury, the planet of communication, and your ruler Venus directing your first house since the beginning of the month. So your ability to get your message across should be at an all-time high at the moment. So use the King of Swords energy here to confront your fears and try to find clarity and speak your truth. Because I noticed in this Nine of Swords card that her throat chakra is very activated here with the golden lotus, and also her third eye, which has been able to see clearly. And you did get the cards before that indicated that you might be going through a bit of a confusing time, or you're worried about something. And we all have these times of stress and sleepless nights when something is bothering us. But I know from experience that the terrible scenarios that I have imagined during these times have never actually come to pass. And Spirit has always come through for me, and they can come through for you too, Libra. And I feel things are set to change for you in a really positive way. And hopefully any worries that you have at the moment will fade away. And Mars is going direct soon in your relationship zone. And this will be increasing your charm and popularity. And just bear in mind that things can heat up pretty quickly with this sort of energy going on. And here for further on in November, you have some great cards. You have the Ace of Earth, the King of Earth, and change is unavoidable. And the Ace of Earth, as I said before, is always a good card to see in your reading. And it indicates that all your material needs will be met with this great energy, especially with the King of Earth here as well, a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, who I feel might represent a leader in their field. They could be an advisor of some sort, your boss, a father figure, a bank manager, someone like that. Someone who has a lot of funds at their disposal. And they're always a good person to know. And there's real growth and abundance coming in here, Libras. And whatever situation this represents in your life, it's a catalyst for a great lot of change, and I feel that it'll be very positive change. So don't fear the change. It's only human to fear change, but just because things are going to be changing, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. And also with these cards, you have the new moon in Scorpio on the 14th. And this will be in your money zone, which is your second house. And your ruler Venus and the Sun will also be shedding their divine light on this sector from mid-November onwards. So what all this means is that you'll soon be entering a time of increased monetary flow. And this is fabulous energy if you're self-employed or you own a business or you're looking for work or you have a great idea for a side hustle. It could turn out to be a real money spinner. And you have a real chance of making your dreams a reality here. And then here you have another card about fears. And we all have these fears and little niggling doubts about our abilities and our shadow self. And if we let them, they can really eat away at us. And it wouldn't be coming up if it wasn't important for you at the moment to be facing your fears. But it's come out with a very positive card here, the 9 of Pentacles, or the 9 of Earth. And this is a card of financial independence and success. And she has everything she needs here, and then some, for the little luxuries that make life that much more bearable. And all the effort that she's put into something has really paid off. And now she's taking some time out for herself. And it looks like to me that she's practicing some gratitude here for all the good things in her life. And as I said before, there's still some niggling doubts that you have here. And I feel that the 9 of Earth is asking you to stay grounded, Libra. Take some time out in nature maybe. And sometimes you can even fear success, because being successful and having a lot of responsibilities can bring a whole set of different problems of its own into your life. And that can be a bit scary. And of course you get people that are envious of you too when you're successful. But I feel here that the 9 of Earth is always also saying to have faith in yourself and your abilities, Libra. And just take one day at a time. And things are going to fall into place for you, because you've got some really positive cards here in your reading. And you can't underestimate the value of being financially independent. It's something that we women have fought for a long time now. And I'm sorry if you're not female, but you know what I mean. And last but not least, for later on in November, probably around the time of coming up to the time of the full moon in Gemini, you have the lovely Two of Cups, card of love and romance. And you have the little page of air, body and mind, number 11. And you have another card asking you to see yourself in nature, spending some time in the great outdoors if you can, or even just a walk in the park, and showing that you care. Sometimes we get so busy with our day-to-day routine, we forget to show our loved ones and our partner how much we still do care. And also here I thought I'd point out that you've got the 11-11 energy here. the twin flame energy as well. So if you are single, anyone you meet around this time of coming up to the full moon is likely to make a good long-term match. And if you're already in a relationship, then this is a sign that they're the right one, that you're with the right one. And the Two of Cups is also about things coming back into a wonderful balance for you, Libra. And the Page of Air, or 11 of Air here as it's called in this deck, is also balancing body and mind to bring a harmony and a fresh new energy into your life and close relationships. And of course, as I said before, it could be new love if you're single, or if attached, you'll see your partner from a fresh perspective. And also in this deck, the Page of Air has a deeper meaning about being both open-minded and discerning in your relationships, and how your state of mind can affect your body and your health. And stress can have a huge effect on how our body functions, and it can wreak havoc on our love life as well. And it might be time to take some time out just to spend with your partner. If you've got children, get a babysitter, a good babysitter, so you can spend some special time together. Because here you have this card. Show that you care. And also grounding yourself in nature is important around this time. And it's been really beneficial for all the air signs to do some grounding. And the full moon lunar eclipse on the 30th, which is in your sister sign Gemini, is in your sector of far horizons, travel, higher learning, philosophy, all that sort of thing, your 9th house. So you might get the wanderlust and to travel off to somewhere exotic with your person and spend some quality time reconnecting. So I hope you enjoyed your reading for November, Libra, and you received some guidance from that. And if you did, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll speak to you in December. Bye.